Hello, this is Opinion Radar, and if you're anything like me, a busy mom juggling work, chores, and a house full of curious kiddos, you're always on the hunt for activities that are not only fun, but actually worth the mess. Today, I'm sharing something we recently tried that sparked more excitement than I expected: the ColoPlay Taba Squishy Kit. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't know much about DIY squishies before this, but I do know that when my daughter begs for something just like her friends have, there's usually a reason. This kit promised hands-on creativity and some seriously satisfying sensory play, all for under $15. I was curious, skeptical, and honestly ready for another dusty craft kit to sit on the shelf until we opened it. What followed was a weekend full of giggles, glittery powder, and more chemistry talk than I ever thought possible at 10 a.m. on a Saturday. Let me tell you, mamas, if you're looking for a fun, hands-on activity that pulls your kids away from screens and into some creative, squishy, ooey gooey fun, the ColoPlay Taba Squishy Kit is an absolute gem. I got this for my 9-year-old daughter on a whim, after seeing how obsessed she was with those fluffy little squishies her friends kept bringing to school. You know, the ones super soft, bouncy, and just the right amount of sticky? Well, guess what? This kit lets you make them at home. And not just one. My daughter has already made 6 different squishies since we opened it, and she's not slowing down. The coolest part? It's not just playtime, it's learning in disguise. She's measuring, mixing, timing, and following steps, which I love because it keeps her mind busy too. It's like a science experiment wrapped in a craft project, and as a mom, I'm all about that kind of educational fun that doesn't feel like homework. Setting it up was super simple, even for someone like me who's not exactly crafty. The kit comes with everything you need: 2 different rubber solutions, a mold, mixing tools, and even little sachets of that fluffy flocking powder that gives the squishy that soft, velvet texture. I was a little nervous about the mess because, let's be real, anything with glue and mixing cups screams cleanup duty, but honestly, it wasn't that bad. We laid down some paper, used the measuring cups. Even though the instructions mention a scale, we didn't have one, but it still worked fine, and mixed the 2 liquids together. Watching it go from liquid to slightly gel-like was so satisfying. After pouring it into the mold and waiting 6 to 8 hours, boom, we had a perfect little squishy that bounced, squished, and held its shape. My daughter literally jumped when she saw it come out of the mold. She named it Fluff Monster and hasn't put it down since. One thing I really appreciate is how customizable this is. You're not just making one type of squishy. You can experiment with the flocking, add color, and even package them up in those cute little clear bags they include. My daughter loved choosing which powder to use and giggled when she saw how it transformed the sticky surface into something soft and magical. And speaking of sticky, yes, it's sticky at first, like really sticky, but that's where the flocking comes in. Without it, the squishy would probably pick up every speck of dust in the house. With it, it becomes grippy in the best way, like a stress ball you can actually hold. I also like that we can make multiple squishies instead of spending $8 every time she wants a new one. This kit gave us more bang for our buck, and honestly, it's been a great value for under $15. Now, fair warning, this isn't a perfect magic box. While our first few squishies came out great, we did have one batch that didn't quite firm up. It stayed kind of gloopy, even after overnight drying. That was a bummer, especially because my daughter had picked out her favorite purple powder for it. I think we might have mixed the ratios a little off, or maybe the room was too cold. Either way, it wasn't a total loss. We laughed it off, and she still had 5 awesome squishies to show off. I've heard other parents mention similar hiccups, so I'd say go in with the mindset that it's a process. It's not a guaranteed success every time kind of project, but honestly, even the failures were part of the fun. It taught my daughter patience and troubleshooting, which, frankly, I can't complain about. The best part? Screen-free bonding time. We spent a whole Saturday afternoon making squishies together, chatting, laughing, and even doing a little science talk about how the polymers work. Okay, maybe that was me sneaking in a mini lesson. She felt so proud showing her dad and little brother what she'd made, and now they want to try it too. It's become a little family activity, which is something I didn't expect, but absolutely love. Plus, the kit includes fun extras like small pom poms and packaging pouches, so she's been making squishy gifts for her teachers and friends. It's teaching her creativity, generosity, and fine motor skills, all from a $14 kit. How cool is that? Overall, if you've got a kid who loves crafts, sensory play, or just making cool stuff, this is definitely worth trying. Yeah, it might not work perfectly every single time, but the highs far outweigh the lows. The joy on my daughter's face when she pulls another squishy out of the mold is priceless. It's squishy, it's silly, it's a little messy, and it's been such a fun way to spend time together. I'd recommend it to any parent looking for a creative indoor activity that's more meaningful than just another toy. Just keep the flocking powder nearby. Set expectations that not every batch will be perfect, and get ready for some seriously fun moments. As far as kids' craft kits go, this one gets a big mom seal of approval. If you're ready to unleash some squishy, moldable magic in your home, grab the ColoPlay Taba Kit and let the fun begin. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed our gooey adventure and subscribe for more hands-on, mom-tested fun, because every great craft story deserves a sequel.